Okay, we're back.
Well, Joey Reza carries for 11 yards on the first down. First, after the fumble, first down Deming.
And we do just want to apologize for we lost our broadcast there for a minute, but we are back now, so our apologies on that. We are just realized.
That's because you're young and have those quick reflexes to get us back on the air.
I do my best.
Reza again off the right side. He's going to be run out of bounds. He'll pick up maybe 2. So second down, 8 to go. They're going to spot him at the 32. They'll give him 3 yards. 174 yards now for Joey Reza on 16 carries. Near hash mark left to right. Fourth play of the drive, or third play of the drive. Reza again, nope, make that number 5, Julian Pettis. And Pettis is going to have a first down. He'll pick up 9 yards. His third carry, he has 19 yards on 3 carries.
So it looks like we may have lost the broadcast in about the second quarter, probably about 2 minutes left. So to catch you guys up that may have missed out, it is 30-6 here in the third quarter. I think we just missed the last Wildcat touchdown, but other than that, we are caught up and we are back on track.
8 minutes to go, third quarter, 1st and 10 Deming. Quick pitch to the outside, cutting back inside, and then dropped is number 13, Aiden Hawkes.
That was a strong hit there by number 22 for the Panthers.
Number 22 for the Panthers is Aaron Flores. 2-yard pickup. Hawkes has carried twice for 3 yards. Moves the ball to the far hash mark, left to right again. The ball spotted at the Gadsden 23-yard line. 3 to the right side, the wide side, 1 split, short side left. Aguilar, straight back, has a man wide open, complete. Short of the goal line, right on the money. Number 29 of the Wildcats, Andres Hernandez, his second reception, 22 yards, will spot it at the 1. First and goal. And running to the right side, ducking his head and getting into the end zone for the touchdown. We'll try to get the number.
That's going to be number, I think it was Reza, 21 on for another touchdown.
Reza makes it 36-6. Deming. Score comes with 6:38 to go, third quarter. 45-yard drive, 5 plays after the fumble. The Cats will go for 2. Ball thrown into the end zone,
right
incomplete. Aguilar. 6:38, 36-6 Deming, third quarter, Memorial Stadium, Deming, New Mexico. Back after this. 36-6 Deming. Joey Reza, 176 yards, 17 carries, and 2 touchdowns by my statistics.
Those are pretty good statistics there, partner. I'm watching you chart them all down. I know they got to be close.
As long as I get the right guy. That's why you got the binoculars. So Rana to kick off for Deming, left to right.
It's a lot easier now that the sun's not straight in our face.
High and right, taking it about the 15, the 20, 25, and out to about the 30-yard line.
That was number 13 on the tackle there for the Cats.
Rodriguez on the return, the tackle by Aiden Hawkes, number 13.
He's been flying around both sides, special teams, offense, defense. He's been everywhere. So
Well, Gadsden will start 1st and 10 from their own 30. Well, Gadsden will start 1st and 10 from their own 30, the near hash mark. Right to left as you look at it. Gadsden in the white jerseys with the maroon numerals, Deming in the maroon uniforms. Herrera, the quarterback. He'll give off the left side and a loss on the play. Ortiz there again for Deming. Along with number 33, Andres Lopez.
yeah, it looks like Lopez made the initial contact.
Flores, he'll lose 2. 7 yards, 4 carries for Flores. So with Gadsden, yeah, you're quarterback oriented. Where the quarterback goes, pretty much the ball goes.
Exactly. Yeah,
So-
and he's quite the strong quarterback. Another good toss there.
Right
Straight
through
the hands.
Yep, right through the hands of the intended receiver. A little high, intended for number 1, Lopez. So 6 out of 14, 1 interception for Herrera. 3rd down, 12. Gadsden from their own 28. And we mentioned Gadsden plays an independent schedule. They're not in any district, so every game to them is kind of we want to win.
Yeah, exactly.
Super Bowl for them.
Nothing to lose.
Herrera back, looking over the middle, puts it up, and almost it picked off. Number 20 of Deming had it go right through his hands. Aaron Romero. Fourth down. So Gadsden will kick it away from about their own 20. Deming will get good field position. And Gadsden short people again on the field. They get another lineman out there, number 4, to play a tackle spot. High, spiraling kick, fumbled by Deming, but fallen on by Deming at their own 48. So number 17 of Deming. And that's Ryan Alfaro. So Deming will start from their own 48. Up 36-6, 5.5 minutes to go. 3rd quarter. So the thing that this situation, if they can score, then you have a running clock.
Yeah, that would help out. Would be a chance to also maybe run some of the second stringers, the younger kids, and give them a little bit of experience.
And Deming's going to have to burn a timeout. They were short somebody on the field. 36-6 Deming, 5:31 to go, 3rd quarter. along with Zach Hasso and Chris Hasso upstairs on the camera.
Can't forget about the old man upstairs.
If he's still awake.
I don't know. He may be falling asleep up there.
We've got a penalty against Deming.
Fresh out of the timeout. That's
Yep.
it's a little odd. Getting back to what we said about Gadsden, that's got to be tough to be an independent school. You know you can't play for a state title. You know you can't play for a district title. I understand it them being in the classification, but that is, that's different. You don't hear of many schools doing that.
And they're in the 6A in every other sport.
Yeah, and that's a tough district there with Centennial and Cruces High.
But then you also look at Deming's district. We'll talk about that in a minute. Pass over the middle, incomplete.
Almost caught there.
Yeah.
Really good effort.
Deming, we talked about in football. It's Deming, it's Santa Teresa, it's Chaparral, and Las Cruces Mayfield.
Yeah. And like we had said earlier, we're used to Chaparral, we're used to Santa Teresa, but Mayfield in that district is always going to be tough. And
they are.
And even Santa Teresa and Chaparral are going to be tough matchups. They always have good squads. They put together good teams. So.
And two of the games are on the road. The two tougher ones, Santa Teresa and Mayfield.
Yeah.
And you have Chaparral sandwiched in between them here at home.
Ooh, looked like it may have been an offsides there by the Panthers, and they're not going to call it. Are they going to call a fumble?
That's what it looks like. Looked like the nose tackle hit the center before he snapped the ball, and then he jumped on the football. The officials.
I don't understand how that's not an offsides, but
I know
they're going to call it a fumble, and they're going to give the ball to the Panthers. That's pretty interesting. I've never seen that before.
First down, Gadsden at the Deming 40-yard line. So right to left, short side left, wide side right. Herrera, 5 yards deep. Takes it. He's going to keep to the near side, and he's going to be run out of bounds after about a 5-6 yard pickup. They brought the man in motion to the wide side, then the quarterback kept it coming back to the short side.
Yeah, quarterback keeper there, and no surprise that he got a pretty good, solid gain.
We'll give him 6 on the carry. 55 yards, 8 carries for Herrera. Second down and about 4. Motion again, goes to the wide side. Herrera keeps the ball, breaks one tackle, cuts inside and spins and dropped after a pickup of about 5 or 6 yards. He is shifty.
He is tough to get your hands on. It looked like number 1 for the Wildcats was the one that wrangled them up by the shoelaces nearly, but pretty good pursuit, pretty good tackle there.
4th first down for Gadsden in the ball game. 36-6 Deming, 4 minutes, 50 seconds to go, third quarter. So Herrera to the Deming 29-yard line. Three to the wide side, the left side. Herrera's going to roll left. He throws the ball complete for the first down. Pickup of 11 yards, a reception made by number 1, Lopez. Lopez, that's his 4th reception of the ball game. So he's thrown for 108 yards. He's been sacked twice. 3rd first down through the air. The ball at the 18-yard line, 1st and 10. So 3 to the short side, 1 to the wide side. Ball given up the middle for about a yard.
Another good tackle there by number 1.
Hall on the stop. The ball carrier was number 36, I believe, or 35. That's his first carry. 1 yard pickup. Second down 9 at the 17 for Gadsden. The ball carrier was Granados. Three left, 1 right. They fake. The ball kept by Herrera. He cuts back up the middle. Inside the 15 to about the 14. It'll be third down. And they're going to need...
Maybe about 6.
Yep.
6 or 7.
Picked up 3. 64 yards now for him. So third down 6, Gadsden. The ball at the Deming 15-yard line. Herrera has to tie his shoe. 2 receivers to each side, the wide side again, the right. Straight back, looks over the middle, dropped the ball, and then he's going to be sacked. The third sack of the ball game for Deming. Number 17 in there for the Cats as we try to find it on the...
I think Hull was in there again.
Alfaro and
Hull again.
And Hull. A loss of 6 on the sack. It'll be fourth down. Third sack of the ball game for Deming. So fourth down, 12. Gadsden will go for it, down 36-6. Herrera rolls left, reverses back to the right, throws the ball up and out of bounds, incomplete. So it'll go back over on downs to Deming.
And that was pretty good pressure there by, I think that's Ian Ortiz. 57, yeah, he put a pretty good pressure, kind of made Herrera get rid of it pretty quickly. So Wildcats ball.
Well, Deming will take back over.
20-yard line.
Yep. First and 10, Deming at their own 20. 2:08 third quarter, 36-6 score. So south to north, as you look at it, left to right. Next week again, Tuesday night, we will be on the air, volleyball. The girls of Deming will take on the Lady Colts, Fighting Colts from Silver.
Yes, and we're going to do our best to start the stream for the freshman game, but we'll start our broadcast on the air for the varsity game.
Reza to the outside, has some running room across the 40 to about the 43. So you can run him all day. Picked up 23 yards and a first down. For Deming, their 11th first down of the ball game. For Reza, I've got him unofficially at 199 on 18 carries.
So probably safe to say that he'll get over 200 yards here in this one.
Pettis in at the running back spot, number 5. Pettis off the left side, spins maybe a yard. Number 70, Alan Mesa on the tackle, one of the defensive tackles. So Pettis, 20 yards on 4 carries for him. Second down, 9. And we see number 13, Hawkus, come into the ball game this time. Trips wide side left, split right. Ball given up the middle and off the right side to Hawkus, and he gets nothing. Third down, 9, Deming from their own 42-yard line. So Hawkes 3 carries, 3 yards. 3rd and 9.
About 20 seconds left. They may be able to squeeze off one more play here before we head into the fourth quarter.
You're in no hurry. You keep Hawkes in at running back, and the clock, I think, is going to run out. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. Memorial Stadium, Deming, New Mexico. The Deming Wildcats 36, the Anthony Gadsden Panthers 6.
Again, do just want to give our apologies for losing our broadcast there. Not quite sure what happens when you're dealing with technology. Sometimes things just don't work out your way. But we're back now. Pretty good third quarter there for the Cats. No score. We had the one touchdown, but still, well in command of this one. Defense looked great. So we'll see how we end up here in the fourth quarter. I'd imagine, another strong quarter there for the defense. Maybe the offense runs a couple more in. But looking good so far in the season opener here. Coach Simmons is going to have a lot to be happy about as going into the next week. We talked about earlier. Yes, it's a tough next 3 weeks that we have ahead, but you can't be upset with this start here. In the first week.
There's not an easy game on the schedule, really, when you look at it.
And even this one with a pretty commanding lead is not an easy one because we talked about it. Gadsden has nothing to lose. They're going to give us everything they got. So.
And to me, the difference was the drop touchdown pass.
I think so too.
Because if
momentum.
you'd have gotten the 2-point conversion, you would have been tied at 8 apiece.
Sure.
Deming the first play, Reza streaks the distance for the touchdown.
Yeah.
Instead of 8-8 or 8-6, it's 14-0.
Yeah, it would be a pretty tight game. And then once the momentum gets going, there's no telling what happens there. But I think the Cats really ran just like Reza did to the touchdown with the momentum.
Aguilar looks high and deep, has a man wide open, and it's caught at about the 10-yard line.
I'll tell you what.
What number you got?
It looks like I got a number. Give me a second. It's going to be number 88.
That's Rena again. So from the 42 to the 10, 48-yard completion. First down, Deming.
And that's the first real deep pass that we saw the Cats go for. I think we tried some medium distance ones there in the second quarter, but really good ball, really good pass there.
So 1st and 10 or 1st and goal. Trying to get to the outside. Reza. They spotted it at the 13, so he'll pick up about 3, maybe 4 yards. It'll be second down. They give him 5 to the 8. So unofficially, with my statistics, he's over 200 yards.
Quite the night for Mr. Reza.
Mm-hmm. Second down, 5, Deming from the Gadsden 8-yard line. Keep your binoculars handy.
We're going to need them down on that far end.
Yep. Far hash mark. Ball given off the left side and easy, close to the goal line is Reza. Good defensive pursuit that time because it looked like he could go in pretty easily.
Yeah, I thought he was going to get in pretty good, almost a shoestring tackle there by the Panthers.
They'll spot it at the 1-yard line.
We've talked about the 1 second here.
And Reza goes in.
So another score there, another donation from Minus Insurance Company, another $25. But like I was saying, we talked about Gadsden's quarterback being shifty, being hard to get his hands on. But Rez is just as shifty, and one thing he does a little different is he runs hard and he's not afraid of contact, so he'll run straight into it.
Keep your eye on it as Deming goes for 2. It's 42-6, 9:58 to go. Reza again will run the ball to the right side, and he's in for the 2-point conversion. So 44-6, Deming. Now you can get the running clock, I believe. 9:58 to go in the ball game. I should have a stamp for his name.
Yeah, so no surprise there. Reza runs it pretty much by himself down the field. Couple of big gains. Really
80-yard
strong runs.
drive. Yep, 80-yard drive, 7 plays. 44-6 Deming. So the Cats are we're going to say they're going to hang on and win this one. They'll be 1-0. They go to Las Cruces next week to take on Oregon Mountain. 2 weeks, they're on the road to Roswell Goddard. They'll be back home in 3 weeks, 7 o'clock kickoff against the Artesia Bulldogs.
And that's another big one as well. Artesia's going to throw it. No surprise there. Exciting to see what they're going to have with the new coach. So we're going to appreciate every home game we got because, obviously last year we just had the 3 games and only one of them was at home.
The big play was the pass play from Aguilar to Rena.
And quite the pass it was.
Yep. The ball taken inside the 5 by Gadsden.
Strong kick there by the Wildcats.
And they're going to be dropped at about the 14 or 15-yard line. Good pursuit by Deming. Kind of a high kick by Rena. And good pursuit by Deming.
Yeah.
And Gadsden will start. The clock should run. And they'll spot it at...
I'd say it's about 13, maybe 14-yard line.
14-yard line. We have an official timeout on the field. Tuesday night again, 5 o'clock, 9th grade, junior varsity, 6 o'clock. Varsity, somewhere around 7:30.
Sure, yeah, and like I said, we'll start our stream for the freshman and JV game, and then you and I will hop on the broadcast and talk a little bit during the varsity game.
Volleyball. We want to make sure people know it's volleyball. Deming
Absolutely.
and Silver.
Yeah, can't miss that.
Deming at Cobre tomorrow for volleyball. Three matches.
Yeah, so, I think we might have an injured player on the field. Let's see who it is. I think that's number 13. He's walking off, so should be all right.
So Gadsden will start 1st and 10 from their own 13-yard line. 44-6, Deming on top. The ball runs straight up the middle. Herrera, he'll get about 6 yards or so. The tackle made again by number 57 of Deming. I got to look at all my charts here and find out.
57, I think, is Ian
Is Ortiz. 7 yards for Herrera. 2nd down, 3.
And Ortiz is a pretty big kid. You can't miss him. It's been a pretty big defensive staple there for the Cats tonight.
So 2nd down, 3, Gadsden from the 20-yard line. This time they keep 2 backs in. They flank Herrera. They give to 1 back off the left side, and they'll get little or nothing. The ball carrier was Flores. The right side of the defensive line for Deming on the tackle, and Flores actually loses a yard. He's carried 5 times for 6 yards. It'll be 3rd down, 4 for the Gadsden Panthers. Clock continues to run with 8:15 to go, 4th quarter. 44-6 Deming. Herrera over the middle, complete. And diving out to about the 35-yard line. What number you got on that? Number 1 again?
I think that was number 1, yeah.
Yep. Number 1, Lopez. 15-yard pickup, 1st down. So Herrera's thrown for 123 yards. Find all my charts here and make sure they get their first down. That's their 6th of the ball game. Back Herrera, rolls right, cuts back in, and he's dropped for a loss. Number 53 of Deming on the tackle. I don't have a 53 on the program. So a loss of 1, 2nd down, 11. So 2nd down, 11, Gadsden. From their own 37-yard line. Or 32-yard line. Herrera back, forced out of the pocket, takes off again.
Oh, fumble.
Lost the football. And Deming did not get it. It was recovered. It looked like one of the Deming players was jumping up. I think he was just upset he didn't get the ball.
Yeah, I think that may have been Ortiz there. Again, I think he was the one that made the initial contact and tackle, and he stripped it away, but Herrera came on top of it when it was all said and done.
Picked up 5 yards, so 3rd down, 6. Gadsden from their own 38-yard line. That's their 4th fumble. They've lost 1. They've had 1 pass picked off, which was run back for a touchdown. So 3rd down, 6. 3 wide side left. Herrera straight back, forced out of the pocket, and he's going to be sacked. Number 57 of the Wildcats again in there on the stop. Ian Ortiz.
Can't miss him. He was in there like about 2 seconds. Didn't give Herrera no time to breathe, and no surprise that he got the sack there.
4th sack.
I think that sack by Ortiz was a long time coming.
Yep. And Gadsden will kick it away. .5:10, clock running. 4th quarter, high snap brought down by the punter. Good spiraling kick. Deming lets it hit. It's going to roll inside the Deming 45 to about the 43, where it's down there. So 23 and 7, a 30-yard punt, no return. So the Cats will take over at their own 43-yard line, 1st and 10. We'll see if there's any changes on the Deming offense. Man, when you only have 24 or 25 kids suited up for your varsity.
It would be tough to put in a second platoon.
Yep. And we still see Tony Aguilar out there at quarterback. We'll see who the running back is. We see Hall in there at the blocking back position.
Running back looks like number 5.
Okay, number
They're
5
gonna give it to him.
is Pettis. He's off the right side and drives forward, still inside the 45 of Gadsden. They'll spot him just at the 45. He'll pick up 12 yards and a 1st down.
Real strong run there by him. Took about 4 or 5 Panthers to get him down. All of them were ripping at the ball, and he held on tight.
For the Cats, 14 1st downs. 9 on the ground, 5 in the air. None by penalty. The ball spotted at the Gadsden 45. 44-6 Deming. Clock continues to move. And either Pettis or Hawkes will probably be the running back. No, we got a new quarterback in there too. The ball given off the right side. Number 7 is A.J. Flores in at quarterback. The ball carrier picked up 2 yards. Second down 8, Deming at the Gadsden 43. So you hope Flores' night is as good as Aguilar's. At least he's getting some experience here in the fourth quarter in the final 4 minutes.
Yeah, and then that's exactly what you want to do in this situation.
The ball pitched to the right side.
Like number 13 on the carry. Is that Hawkes?
Yep.
May have picked up a couple, maybe 2 or 3.
They'll give him third down. We'll call it 5. Picked up a 3 on the play. He's carried 2, 4, 5 times for 8 yards. So third down 5, Deming from the 40. So the Cats will be 1-0. They go to Las Cruces next week to take on Organ Mountain at the Field of Dreams. Organ Mountain, formerly Oñate High School, with the name change. Left side, Hawkes, and I believe he's got the first down. Pickup of 7. 1st and 10, Deming. All you want to do now is just run the clock out.
Yeah.
Keep it running. It's going to run anyway. You've got a 44-6 lead.
No reason to do anything crazy here.
No.
It's going to be pretty much smooth sailing to the win for the Cats, but it's great to see these younger kids get some work and get some touches, and it would be nice to see them, maybe break one and have that on their highlight tape.
Flores gives again to Hawkes. Off the right side for about a yard or 2, driven back. And we want to give the crowd a hand also tonight.
Absolutely. It's
a good
great to
crowd
see
on the
people
far side.
up in the stands. You guys can see them on the broadcast, though. As much as we love having people watch our broadcast, it's great to have people here at the game. And, of course, they could watch afterwards. But pretty strong crowd. They've been energetic all night, and they've had a lot to cheer about. So
2nd down, 8, Deming. Clock still moving as we approach a minute to go in the fourth quarter. Flores still at quarterback. Hawkes a running back. The pitch to Hawkes to the left side, trying to get outside, and he's going to be drugged down for about a yard gain.
Looked like number 25 on the tackle there for the Panthers.
And I don't think we had 25 on the roster that we could find for Gadsden. But I will try to double check. As we said, we try to get everybody's name in that we have. 35 is Granados. A pickup of 1 for Hawkes, 18 yards for him. And we're at 30 seconds. 3rd down 7 for the Cats at the Gadsden 30-yard line. Could be the final play of the ball game. Flores to Hawkes off the right side, has some
Got
room.
some room to run.
Going to cut up, and I think he'll pick up the first down. He'll pick up 10, 11 yards and a first down.
He lost it there for a second, but recovered. But that one is going to be the last play of the game.
So we'll give him 11 on the carry. A first down for Deming. Scoreboard reads 000. Final score from Memorial Stadium, Deming, New Mexico. Deming 44, Anthony Gadsden 6.
And the fireworks are going off. We're here at Wildcat Memorial Friday night, first Friday night, and a win for the Wildcats. Got to be happy about that if you're a Wildcat fan. There's not much more that we can ask for, bud. Being up here, sharing the booth with you is always an honor. So,
well, it's a pleasure having you up here and giving you your input from the game and
Absolutely.
your first football game to officially broadcast.
Yeah, I'm happy to be up here with a legend for sure. Definitely taking my notes and enjoying my time up here and enjoying to see these Wildcats compete. They did really well tonight. Offense, defense, special teams, everybody was firing on all cylinders. Like we talked about earlier, I think early on in the game there was a chance for Gadsden to hold on to some momentum and get back in it, but the Cats really never let that happen. Once they started going, they never really looked back.
And you look at Deming, 215 yards, 22 carries for Joey Reza and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, absolutely great night for Reza. He ran the ball really hard. Obviously, the big run is what started this whole, kind of opened up the floodgates for the Cats, and And he runs the ball really hard. He's fast. He's got breakaway speed, but he's not afraid of contact. So that's great to see.
And Deming scored first on the interception return of 18 yards, and I wasn't sure if it was Villegas or Romero. It looked like it was either 20 or 38.
Yeah, it was tough to see. We did have the sun in our eyes there, but that really set the tone for the Cats, right?
They got the 2-point conversion to go up 8-0. Gadsden came back, had a touchdown to make it 8-6, but the ball was dropped by the receiver on 4th down, and then Reza busts one straight up the middle, 81 yards. So you go from either 8-6, 8-8 to 14-0, and then Deming just controlled that. Other than one drive that Gadsden had when they got their touchdown.
And I think the defense did really great. We got to tip our hat to them and all of our defensive coordinating coaches. They did a really good job. A lot of third down stops. Even sometimes that Gadsden was in the red zone, and the Cats held them. So.
And Gadsden had less than 100 yards rushing. Herrera threw for 123, but he was sacked 4 times for 43 yards. So realistically, 80 yards passing. They had about 150, 160 yards total offense. So defense did a pretty good job.
Yeah, very good all the way around. It'd be exciting to see how we hold up next week against Oregon Mountain. In the Field of Dreams, always tough to go down there and play. And like we said, all broadcasts, it's going to be a tough next 3 weeks, really.
Right,
Even when we come back home against Artesia, it's not going to be easy.
Then you have Silver the next week.
Yeah,
no,
so
you have Albuquerque Valley.
That's right, a new opponent that we haven't played before. They are in our classification. They're in that northern bracket in that district up there, but it'll be exciting these next couple weeks. It's really our schedule all the way through is tough. So.
And Deming close to 400 yards, if not more, total offense. You had Aguilar throwing for 141 and a touchdown, Reza running for 215, and you had other people that added yardage throughout the ball game on running the football.
Yeah, and that's the good thing is that Reza's he's gonna carry the ball most of the time, and he's gonna have his big runs. Obviously, he had over 200 yards tonight, which was great. But we had a lot of other kids doing some damage for the Cats. A lot of other kids taking carries and making good runs out of it. I don't think there was one running back that I saw that was trying to outrun anybody or run away from contact. They ran straight to it, and that just says a lot about our program and our coaching philosophy. We're not afraid of contact. We're not afraid to go up against anybody, and then we showed that tonight.
And basically, penalties, there was only 4 against Deming for 20 yards, 3 for 30 yards against Gadsden. So a pretty good, clean ball game as far as penalties go.
Yeah, very disciplined, which is not a surprise with any squad that Coach Simmons is going to put together. So.
And Deming had 16 first downs, 5 on the ground, 11 running. Gadsden only 6 first downs, 2 running, 4 passing.
And I can't really think of a bad drive offensively that we had other than the first one early on, where and that's what we were talking about earlier. It was a close game. We had that first drive that we didn't get any. I think there was some penalties there, but they fixed that right away. Which, again, tip your hat to the coaches. Really well coached squad. Obviously, we didn't have as many kids as Gadsden is, and that's going to be our story all year long.
Yeah.
We're going to take out 25, but like Coach Simmons says, you can only put 11 on the field. So
each team has to play with 11.
Absolutely.
Sometimes you have 15. Sometimes.
yeah, but you'll see a couple penalty.
And that's another joke as far as it goes. The officials do the best, and the officials did a good job tonight. As far as penalty-free, the penalties minimal. They kept their eye on the football when there were turnovers. There were turnovers.
Any personal fouls or anything like that. It was a pretty clean game for both teams. And obviously you're happy with the Wildcat win here. So not much more to say there. Just happy to be out here with the fans. Back under the lights here at Wildcat Memorial. It doesn't get much better than that. So.
Well, Zach, for your first game, you did a super job getting everything all set up here for us.
I did have a lot going on early. We were running around crazy, but we got it all working.
Our next broadcast is Tuesday night, volleyball, Deming High School Gymnasium, Frank Dooley Court, Deming and Silver. We will talk during the varsity game, but you will show the 9th grade and JV game.
Yeah, we'll start our stream for the 9th grade and JV. That way we get them out there. We'll show their game, run the scoreboard and everything, but your broadcast along with myself will start during the varsity game, and we'll have commentary for that. So
Oh, we better get Dad down before he falls off the roof. Chris
Yeah.
Hasso, thank him
I'm
for
sure
running
he's
the
tired up there.
for running the camera on that. For Zach Hasso, this is Dan Anderson bidding you a pleasant good evening. The final score again, Memorial Stadium, Deming, New Mexico. The Deming Wildcats 44, the Anthony Gadsden Panthers 6.